Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Love Huhnkie episode 270. Welcome. Good morning. Let's do stretching, ground stretching, floor stretching. All right. Yeah, good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Let's do stretching. Okay. Uh, make some room. Okay. Make some room. All right. Ground stretching. Okay. Floor stretching. Oh, oh, oh. Woo. Oh, okay, let's flip over. Oh, oh, okay. Ah, ah, okay. Oh, whew. Yeah, now let's have 5 minutes break, okay? So that's good floor stretching there. Wow, good exercise. Good morning. 5 minutes break, thank you. Good stretching. Yeah, yeah, 5 minutes. It's very healthy stuff. Healthful. 5 minutes, thank you. Good morning. Whew. Oh, there's this fly here. Let me get this fly. Uh-huh. Ah. Where did it go? Eh? Let me wear eyeglasses. I need to get this fly, okay? Did it fly away or did it fall? Huh? Well, I guess I'll catch it later, huh? How did it get in here anyway? I don't know. I'll catch it later. Okay. Where is that fly? Yes. Oh, there it is. Okay. It was hiding. Okay. It's kind of what I thought. Let me get this fly with scotch tape, okay? Yeah. Wow, I got it. Got the fly. Okay. Look at this. This fly is not flying anywhere, okay? Because it's now trapped in the scotch tape, okay? You. But I got it. It's so important I get this. Flies have a lot of germs, okay? So I do not want them flying around. Okay, welcome back. We are back. Yeah, the fly situation taken care of. Good morning. Brightness adjustment. Okay. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Yeah, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Good morning and happy Saturday morning. We started with stretching on the floor and yeah, welcome. Good morning. Uh, Happy Saturday morning. Yeah, nice stretching and fly catching and we did like those scotch tape the road wide or scotch tape, right? Yeah. Yeah, so welcome. Good morning. Thank you, friends. And I went hiking, well, running in the park during the lunchtime yesterday, and both, not both. I picked this artist conch, chef mushroom. They're good mushroom. People make tea out of it. It's antioxidant. It's like chef mushroom. Okay, it's not toxic. It's good kind of mushroom. People make tea out of this. Okay, so artist conch. Okay, me, I put in the vodka, but this is not magic mushroom. Magic mushroom is illegal, hallucinogenic, bad mushroom. They're not chef mushroom. They're magic mushroom is illegal. Okay, it's illegal drug. Okay, so do not do that stuff. This is chef mushroom that grow on a tree. Typically, the hard mushroom is very woody, very hard mushroom. Okay, so okay, they grow on a tree like chaga. Okay, Uh, typically, that kind of mushroom is not toxic, okay? And it's not hallucinogenic. No, no, it's not illegal. Now, let me get that proof right, okay? It's summertime, so just insects invading my house like this. Fruit flies are very difficult to catch because they are very highly agile, okay? And also, they're drinkers too. So they're attracted to this alcohol. Okay, there's fruit flies landing over there on the wall. Ugh. Ugh. I think I spent this entire 2 hours catching fruit flies. Welcome to humanology. I get it later. We gotta move on. But okay, so artist conch is kind of shelf mushroom that grow on a tree. Okay, as they're not toxic, they're not hallucinogenic, they're not illegal. People make tea out of it. Okay, and me, I put in the vodka. Okay, so and they're not hallucinogenic. No, it's not that kind of magic mushroom that's illegal drugs. But this kind of chef mushroom, they are non-toxic, non-hallucinogenic, but they have a lot of antioxidant, anti-aging stuff. Okay, they are known to be very healthy. Okay, yeah, scientifically proven. Yeah. Artist conch. Okay, it's, they're not related to chaga, but it's like chaga in a sense that they grow on a tree, birch tree. Okay, nice. I like it. Yeah. Okay, that fruit fly is hiding now because it knows I'm trying to catch it. Okay, so good. It's not flying anymore, so it's not distracting me. Good. Okay. 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. That fry, I get it later. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes. All right. Thank you. Good morning. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, so uh, let's talk about dream I had. Okay, it was like last night or something. No, no, last night. It was interesting dream. In the dream, it was like outdoors. Okay, like sitting on the ground, bunch of guys. I met a guy, a bunch of us in the dream, and this guy told his description. His short haircut, around my haircut length. Okay, he's younger than me in the dream. I remember. He's kind of brown guy. Okay, so he's like not exactly Asian, but a little bit Asian. Okay, that's so cool. We love all races. Okay, so. Okay, so he's like, but he's not exactly like Far East Asian, okay? Maybe a little bit of Middle Eastern influence, a little bit, okay, a little bit, maybe a little bit Hispanic, I'm not sure, okay? But he's not exactly Asian guy, Far Eastern Asian guy like me, okay? But that's fine. We love all races, okay? In humor high school, and you're younger than me, okay? So he told me he invented parking lot. That's what he told me in my dream 2 nights ago. You invented a parking lot. How old are you? He said, I'm 25. Okay, so you're telling me now, 30 years ago, before you were born, there was no such a thing as a parking lot because you are not born yet, so parking lot was not invented yet. And then he kind of rephrased his contention argument. Okay, he said, "Well, actually, I created my own business, parking lot business." Oh yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's good business, absolutely. But yeah, IRS inspected us, my company, and accused us of tax invasion. So they investigated us, IRS. Okay. Okay. Well, make sure you pay the business tax next time. It was totally random. Interesting, though. Yeah, but he's a decent looking guy, actually. Because I remember that guy that I saw in my dream. Okay. But look, I'm straight, okay? Yeah, I prefer like romantic dream with the ladies. Every now and then I have that dream. I really enjoy that. Okay, so like because nowadays I don't date. Why? It's too expensive these days. It's like inflation situation. Okay, so I have to save money. Okay, so maybe next year I'll do some dating. Okay, I don't know, but I do not really need that. But it's nice like once a year going out on a date. Yeah, on average, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm, I like this. Artist conch. Chef mushroom. Yeah, 5 minutes, bro. Okay. And then you do my hair. Okay. Yeah, welcome. Good evening. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. 5 minutes, bro. Thank you. Hi. All right. So let's talk about geopolitics a little bit, international politics. Just a little bit, okay? Uh, I took a taxi cab because I bought a new car. I mean, my parents kind of generously helped me buying a new used car. Yeah, the Jeep Renegade. Yeah, it's nice, very nice car. Having fun with new car, okay? But I had to transfer my car, right? So I took a taxi cab in the Martin Valley. And a gentleman, probably in his 60s, okay, the taxi cab operator. We had a conversation, okay, so about like geopolitics, like war going on. And that gentleman told me, yeah, like Israel, Palestine, the Middle East. Yeah, he told me they've been fighting for that small piece of desert for thousands of years. Yeah, it's very absurd. Okay, small piece of desert, the Middle East, fighting about it for 2,000, more than 2,000 years. How many years? Maybe three, 4,000 years, something like that. Okay, it's just ridiculous. Okay, so and Israel should stop bullying Israelite the settlers. They should stop. They must stop bullyism against West Bank. Okay, the settlerism, it's just trying to steal the land from Palestinians. Okay, they need to stop doing that. Okay, so coexistence. Okay, yeah, they should stop bullyism against Palestinians. Okay, they should stop that. Okay, it's bad. Yeah. Welcome, good morning. We are talking about geopolitics, okay? So, yeah, mighty profit leaders, yeah, martial arts, education, career development, okay, thank you. So, yeah, they should just coexist, just love one another, okay? I mean, I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm not. I made friends who are Jewish, okay? So, we are talking about Israel government as of their policy level. The settlers in West Bank, Buddhism, they need to stop that, okay? Because it's bad, okay? So, and they should not do that. It just coexist, okay? Yeah, that's what they need to learn, okay? So, yeah. Alright, now let's move on, okay? Yeah, I'm not anti-Semitic, okay? I love all people. Oh, yeah, I love Arabs, Jews. I love everybody, okay? Yeah. Now, Mr. Jesus, yeah, he's Jewish, okay? I like him, okay? Yeah. So his mission is to save the world as he imagined his ambition. Mr. Jesus said, yeah, I'm like a doctor, so healthy people do not need a doctor. Sick people need a doctor. And Mr. Jesus said, I came to the world to call the sinners, not the righteous. I want them to repent. I want to make them repent and become a good person, like spiritual rebirth. That's great concept in Christianity. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I do. Okay, yeah. But yeah, we appreciate doctors, nurses, psychologists, psychiatrists, therapists. They are hugely important professionals. Okay, in society, we need them. Okay. Also, police officers, judges, criminal defense attorneys, prosecutors, prison wardens, jail, prison professionals, or vocational rehabilitationists, okay, who help out criminals, people with criminal record, to rehabilitate them, to heal their mental illness, so that they become legitimate members of society, to normalize them, okay? It's very important job, professions that they do. They are basically very Jesusian. They're about saving people's soul, make them repent, restore them. make them functional members of society. It's very important. I appreciate their service. And thank you. I appreciate what they do. Okay, they're like Mr. Jesus. Okay, yeah, yeah. But not everybody has to be a doctor. Not everybody wants to be a doctor. Okay, other people they have different interest areas. Like some people are into music, painting, arts, foreign languages, science, mathematics, studying history, researching it, and then teaching it. Some people are into politics. Okay? It's diversity of interest areas, pursuit of happiness, different venues. Okay, so although I appreciate people in salvation business, I appreciate what they do. We need them. Okay, as society, but it's not my interest area. So when I see people with personality disorders, but I don't like my hairstyle, so let me redo it. Okay, so welcome to human school, welcome to human show. Okay, so it's not quite getting better, but we just wing it. Okay, so yeah, although I appreciate Jesusian people like salvation business, I appreciate them. It's what they do is very important. Okay, but it's not my area of interest to deal with people with personality disorder, mental illness, mental disability. I do not want to deal with that. Why? I'm a scholar. I'm a humanologist. Humanologist informal school, informal like it's like a social club. Okay, so very informal. Okay, but still is a school. Okay, so what we do here, we research and we teach. That's what humanology is about. Okay, so it's kind of elitist institution. Okay, so we deal with normal people. Okay, you can learn. We're highly academic here. So people with like abnormal people, people with like mental illness, mental disability, personality disorder, learning disability, they're not ready to be in human school yet. Maybe later, after they become normal human being. Okay, the human school is very advanced school, very elitist. Okay, we deal with higher concepts like metaphysics. Okay, so I only deal with normal people. Okay, my interest area is academia. It's like science, philosophy, mathematics. Okay, okay. That's why I block people in social media when they have some show some signs of personality disorder, like internet trolls, bullies, cyber bullies. Okay, I block them away. I do not want to deal with those people. Okay, yeah, they to see therapists. Okay, and in human rights school is not a mental hospital. We appreciate mental hospitals. Okay, but human rights school is a school. It's not a hospital. Okay, so I do not deal with sick people. It's not my area of interest. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Jesus would want to save people, right? I appreciate Mr. Jesus, okay? But I'm sorry, Mr. Jesus, I'm not following you. I'm not following your footsteps, Mr. Jesus, okay? It's just, I appreciate what you do, and many people follow your footsteps, and that's great. I'm glad they do follow your footsteps, Mr. Jesus, okay? But Mr. Jesus, I'm not following your footsteps because I'm not interested in dealing with sick people, internet trolls, cyberbullies, mentally ill people, okay? I don't want to do with them. So I block them in social media, okay? Okay? Yeah. Because My job as a humanologist is to advance human knowledge. It could be science, philosophy, whatever. Okay? Yeah. So that's my job as a humanist. Okay? 5 minutes break, vocalist. Okay? Thank you. Uh, Good. All right. Welcome back. So, but I guess we can talk about it, okay? I mean, in psychology, I did take psychology class when I was in college in Madison, Wisconsin University. How many credits? Maybe 3 credits. Introduction to psychology, okay? And it was big introduction to introductory psychology textbook, like this big, okay, like 3 inches, maybe 2 inches, something like that. Okay, so yeah, and I got an A. That's just that. I was top of the class. How many is a big lecture hall? Okay, so about 200 to 300 students, undergrad. Okay, so I got not just A. I was top of the class. So our professor took out all this. Okay, so, okay, yeah, and and it's a big field, psychology. Okay, so one field in psychology is abnormal psychology. It's like psychopathology. Okay, the mental illness. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, it was. Yeah. And quite helpful actually. Yes, it's science. Okay, so scientific approach to mental illness in Christianity. Yeah, demonology, demonic spirit. That's interesting approach as well. I appreciate both. Okay, I do. Okay, yeah, both science and religion. Okay, I appreciate both. Okay, just different methodologies. Okay, so when I okay, it's not that rare actually. People with personality disorder, we see them when I drive on the road. Some people like tailgate, okay, like too close to the car front, or they speed too fast. Those are the people we see them all the time, every day, right? They're on the road. In my opinion, they should not be on the road. They should be in mental hospital. Okay, they're too dangerous. Those are people with mental illness, personality disorders. Okay, but they're doing something illegal every day on the road when they drive. That's dangerous. Car accidents, okay? That's how common mental illness are. Not just in Alaska, America, anywhere in the world. Tailgating is illegal. People get tickets from it for it. Okay. Overspeeding, illegal. It's reckless driving. Uh, They get tickets. They pay fine. It become part of their record. It may affect their next employment. Actually, okay, right. Some employers do research that stuff. Okay, and that's so common on the road. You drive. I'm 48. Yeah, I drive. People overspeed like zigzag fashion, like in the highway or city road or tailgating. Yeah, they're the people with personality disorders, mental illness, okay, and that's so common. They're like everywhere, you know. It's horrible. What do I do? I don't try to teach them a lesson. No, I stay away from them because they're too dangerous. Okay, and I do not want to deal with those people. They're disrespectful to other drivers. Huh? That's not good. Why so much hatred, anger toward random strangers on the road? Mental illness, okay, yeah, that just maybe they have some bad influence in their childhood, maybe trauma, maybe abuse. Who knows? Why so full of hatred and anger toward random strangers? Bullies, their mental illness. Bullyism is illegal, at least misdemeanor. It's criminal harassment, criminal assault. I'm a lawyer. I do not practice criminal law. I practice civil law, but I know enough about criminal law. Many of my friends are in criminal law as prosecutors, judges, uh, defense attorneys. Okay, so in Alaska, yeah, I made attorney friends. Okay, yeah. I appreciate what they do. Okay, but me, I do not want to deal with people with those serious mental issues. Okay, so it's just too much work. I rather deal with numbers and letters in mathematics. Okay, and it's a lot of work there too, but it's safe. Numbers, letters on the whiteboard or on a notebook, they don't. They're not dangerous. They're messy, but I can work with them because they're not dangerous. Numbers, letters, they're on the whiteboard in my notebook. Okay, they don't drive a car. Okay, mathematical equations. Okay, they're safe to deal with. Although they are a lot of work, but at least there's no physical danger involved, like dangerous drivers on the road. Okay. So when I see dangerous drivers on the road, I stay away from them. Okay. I slow down my car and I let them pass. I do not want to be near them because they are dangerous and I want to be safe. Okay. Yeah. So safe driving. Okay. Yeah. Be respectful to other people. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes vocalize. Thank you. Time check. Yeah. How much time do you have? It's been less than 1 hour. Good. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Welcome to Human School. Yeah. But now, continuing safety story, okay, road safety, driving safety, okay. Uh, about 2 months ago, I think. Okay. Let me redo my hairdo, okay, because this is not. Ah, that's just whatever. Okay. Sure. Not yet. Windswept, whatever. Uh, let's move on. Okay. So now let me wash my hands. It's kind of greasy. Welcome to humanology show. Like half the time I spent catching fruit flies, catching fruit flies. Hair do redo. Welcome to humanology show. Okay, so it's got the comedic element there. Sure. Yeah. Comedic relief. Yeah. That's all cool. Okay. So road safety. Okay. About 2 months ago, I was like smoking cigarette in the parking lot, and I heard a loud sound. Boom. What was that? So I looked at the highway side, and there's this not fire smoke, but dust cloud. In a parking lot next to some buildings, on my right side highway, okay, there's Anchorage, okay. What was that sound? And dust cloud. The highway, okay. So I thought maybe a truck load dropping from the back of the truck. That's what I thought. But it was not like fire smoke. No, it's a dust cloud, okay. So and big bang, like, boom, okay. It was not explosion. No, just dust cloud. Okay. What was that? Yeah, there's some cargo from transportation truck. Maybe it fell off. I thought that's what it was. Yeah. Okay. So I continued to smoke my cigarette in the parking lot, okay? And after, well, I did not smoke that much, okay? Maybe two, three puffs at a time, smoke cigarette break, okay? But after I done was, what, two, three puffs of cigarette, okay, I spit on the ground and then safely turn off the light at the fire in my cigarette. I do not want to cause any wildfire. No, so fire safety, okay? Yeah, I spit my saliva on the ground and put out the fire in my cigarette, okay, safely. The rest of the cigarette, put it back in my cigarette case, okay, so. Okay, so and I walked over, okay, to see what's going on. It was a car accident, okay. A day later, I looked up in the internet, okay, the news, okay, Alaska news, okay. It was single car accident. It did not involve any car, okay. And there's some injury, but everybody was fine. Okay, so there's ambulance. Okay, in the news, yeah, they say it's DUI, driving while under influence, suspected. Okay, okay. Do not do that, okay? I drink at home. I do not drink and drive. I drink and sleep, okay? At home, okay? No drinking and driving, okay? So okay, so but okay, highway is two-way, right? Southbound, northbound, okay? So welcome. We are talking about road safety, okay? Yeah, drive safely, okay? So that car accident happened the other side. That's like northbound, okay? And so I looked over and Canadians, Alaskans, stopping their car safely on the side of the highway and running toward that scene to rescue random strangers because they feel sorry. They want to help out this injured person in the car accident highway. I appreciate it. Okay, random strangers willingness to help out people in car accident. Okay, and yeah, I appreciate it. Okay, welcome. Yeah, we'll talk about road safety. Okay, yeah. And charity, volunteerism. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay. And me, yeah, I thought about going there, but the thing is this: it was northbound lane of highway in Anchorage. Between me and that lane, there's a southbound lane. It's highway, so I cannot cross that. There's fence line, and there are enough people helping out that car accident scene. Okay, and then also ambulance came, rescue workers. Okay, so I did not intervene because there are enough people helping. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, people are calling 911. Okay, so it was during the day. Okay. About 11 a.m. or 2 p.m., somewhere around there. Okay. So everybody was safe. Okay. That day. About 2 months ago. Well, 5 minutes break for correct. Okay. Yeah. Drive safe. Okay. Yeah. Do not overspeed. No tailgating and do not drink. Do not drive under any kind of influence. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. And be respectful to other drivers. Okay. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. Let's ventilate. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got this fruit fly now. Buddhist palm style, okay? So yeah. Yeah, they love the windows. Fruit flies. Okay. Problem taken care of. Okay. Yeah, welcome back, welcome back. This story, this experience is from Los Angeles, California. Okay, not too far away from Los Angeles downtown with skyscrapers. Okay, it was during the weekend, so I was not going to work. I was not coming back from work during the weekend, maybe Saturday afternoon, evening, something like that. Okay, I was not going to audition, so it's me just driving, carefree. Okay, in Los Angeles. Okay, I was in LA between 2006 and 2009, 3 years. Okay, so it was like 10 years ago, something like that. Okay, so out there on the highway. Okay, yeah. Los Angeles, near downtown, not in there, but out just outside of downtown LA. Okay, and and I'm chewing on this artist corn mushroom a little bit, but they're woody. Okay, Wall Street. I cannot quite. I can chew on it a little bit like a gum, but yeah, they are not swallowable, okay, because they're very woody, okay. So let me refill this with more vodka, okay. So yeah, artist Kong, very healthy stuff, antioxidant, like anti-aging stuff, okay. So I picked it like yesterday in the park in Anchorage, yeah, yeah. Mm. While foraging, okay, yeah, I do that sometimes. So about 20 years ago in Los Angeles, okay, yeah. So I was not in a hurry, just driving, weekend alone. Yeah, yeah. In the median between two-lane highway, where it's not 2 lane, it's like 10 lane maybe. Okay, it's in Los Angeles, near downtown. Okay, but southbound, northbound, two separate. Okay, but in the middle, a 3 lane each, maybe 4 lanes each. Okay, it's Los Angeles. Okay, near downtown. Okay, so but median, there's this car that was flipped upside down. I was southbound, okay, and then I saw a person still in there in the upside down flipped car, the median of highway in Los Angeles, okay. Okay, so I exited the highway because that person need help, right? I exited the highway and kind of like then driving to in the like neighborhood roads to get close to go back to that scene, car accident scene, okay. It was single car accident, not other car involved, okay. Because I want to help. Okay, and then I noticed there's another driver who did exactly the same thing I did. He's a guy. Yeah. Back then I was in my late 20s. Let's say it's 2006, maybe 2007. I was like 28, 29, something like that. Okay. That guy, maybe he was about around my age, maybe mid 20s. Maybe I was slightly older than me, maybe late 20s or early 30s. Okay. I think he's Hispanic guy. Okay. Handsome guy. Okay. He did the same thing. Okay. Yeah, exited the highway, going back the neighborhood road next to highway uh, to help that the car of flip car on the median of the highway. It was a guy. I saw him. He's upside down. Okay, so that gentleman probably in his 40s. Okay, I did see him. I have a good memory. I have good eyesight. Although I wear eyeglasses. Okay, it's a man. Okay, and he was alone in the car. I think he was in his 40s. That's my impression. Okay, do I remember it? So we, I exited my car. I exited the highway and went back as close as possible to that accident scene on the highway. Okay, and later on, I realized there's another guy who did the exact same thing as I did. He exited the highway, drove back as close as possible to help him out. Okay, so we kind of looked at each other and, hey, is that guy okay? And we saw ambulance coming. Okay, so okay, so he's well taken care of. So neither of us called 911 because somebody else already did. Okay. So yeah, there are good people in the world, right? Like you and me, who care about other people. Okay, yeah. Because I could not just keep on driving when somebody need help. Or flipped car upside down, and I saw this guy inside of that car. He needs some medical attention, right? So I exited the highway and then drove back the neighborhood road safely. And by then, yeah, there's ambulance. Somebody called ambulance. So the other guy, okay, and me, we did not call it 911 because somebody else already did. Okay, so yeah. I could not just keep on driving when I saw a person in need. But Los Angeles, near downtown. In Alaska, Anchorage, the road, we have this shoulder of the highway where people can safely park in emergency situation. But Los Angeles, near downtown, it's not like that. We have to exit the highway road, go to the neighborhood road, and park safely. Okay, in Los Angeles downtown, the highway, they do not have this shoulder room. They're not like Anchorage, Alaska. It's totally different setting. Okay, so yeah, we are compassionate, sympathetic people, charitable people. We want to help others. Okay, but you have to do so safely. We want to help people in need because we care. But we have to do it safely. Okay, this is a very important lesson. And we'll talk some more about it after 5 minutes break because I'm kind of getting drunk. Because this artist called Chef Mushroom that grew on a birch tree is so good. I'm just keeping drinking. Okay, because it's so good. Okay, so yeah, welcome. Yeah, mighty proud future leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, career development. Okay, yeah, focus on education, career development. Okay, be ambitious. Thank you. 5 minutes break. Yeah, vocal rest. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yep, yep. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna start prepare for my breakfast. Okay, welcome back. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Uh, look, look, are you flirting? Don't do that here, okay? So, look, no dating until you turn 25, okay? You cannot date until you turn 25, 27, 32, okay? Yeah, that's not allowed in human rights school, okay? So, focus on education, career development, okay? So, all right. Now, okay, back to rescue story, okay? Yeah. Look, no girlfriend, no boyfriend. What? I have to let you go. I have to let you go, okay? I have to let you go. No dating until you turn 25, 27, 32, okay? I have to let you go, okay? So, all right? Okay. No dating until 27, 32, 43, okay? So, and now, just listen, okay? Welcome to Human Rights Show, all right? Human Rights School. So, rescue scene, okay? And you've been flooding, okay? I have to let you go too, okay? So, to school, okay? Yeah. Well, now, rescue workers, oh, they are great professionals, okay? Like, Baywatch, that's American TV show, okay? Like, Pamela Anderson and was Miss Pamela Anderson and the guy, the gentleman, what's his name? Mr. What Hasselhoff or something, okay? Yeah, great swimmers, okay? Swimming, great exercise, okay? Rescue scene, okay? Yeah, they're amazing athletes. Okay, strong people. Okay, great swimmers, divers. Okay, it takes a lot of training to become a rescue workers. Ocean beach, swimming pool, or firefighters, police officers, emergency medical technicians, EMTs. Okay, they go through rigorous training. Okay, CPR, mouth to mouth resuscitation. Okay, yeah. So to save a person's life, like doctors, nurses, okay, rigorous training, okay, yeah. All right. So, but they save people's lives every day. Doctors, nurses, emergency medical technicians, the swimming pool, the guards, okay, and yeah, they save people's lives every day, okay, and they can do so safely because they are trained for years. They're certified. Okay. Psychologists, psychiatrists, therapists, they go through rigorous training. Counselors, okay. Yeah, to save people's lives from mental illness, right? They go through rigorous trainings and they get certified, like state level, mostly, okay. Yeah, okay. They're medical professionals, okay. It's a serious business. Physical health, mental health, okay, they go through rigorous trainings and certification process because it deals with people's mental health, physical health. It's a very important area. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. I do. Now that's more modern science part. Okay, now let's get back to ancient religion like Christianity. Okay, Mr. Jesus said, "Yeah, there's no greater love than a person willing to give his own life to save another person's life." Uh, That's what Mr. just said, okay, in the book of whatever, Bible, New Testament, okay. Self-sacrifice, crucifixion in New Testament Christianity. I have to voice my objection to that theory because that's very ancient days where science was not well developed 2000 years ago. Nowadays, not like that, okay? It's outdated concept, in my opinion, okay? So I apologize if I'm offending anybody. You don't have to watch this, okay? If you're too offended, yeah, stop watching this. I don't want to offend anybody. So Mr. Jesus is saying self-sacrifice to save the humanity, to save another person. That's Mr. Jesus' theory about rescuism. I have to voice my objection as a humanologist. Okay? I appreciate Christianity. I appreciate Mr. Jesus. Okay? But uh, now it's 2026, 2000 years after Mr. Jesus' days. Okay? In human school, yeah, exercise, diet, learn martial arts, learn dancing, acting, swimming, running, be athletic, okay? In order to help other people, you need to be physically strong. I was in the US Army, okay? We did this fireman carry to lift a person and carry one person on our shoulder, okay? It takes a lot of physicality, like muscle building and stuff. Physical endurance, okay? To save a person safely without sacrificing yourself, you need to do regular exercise, do some weight building, weightlifting, okay? Yeah, I do that. Mostly calisthenics, push ups, pull ups sometimes, running. Yeah, I still do that stuff, regular basis, okay. Uh, so in modern day standard, we want to rescue people safely. To do that, you need to have some good muscles. To rescue people safely, okay, you need some physical strength, and that takes a long time to develop. Okay, I do have gym membership. Okay, I go there now every now and then. But what I do, I go to a park during my lunch time. I run and I do push-ups. Okay, sit-ups, I do it at home. Flops, I do in the park. Sometimes with thick tree branches, kind of horizontal tree branches. Okay, so okay, yeah. Now 5 minutes break. Vocal rest. Okay, thank you. Welcome to human school. Yeah, you need to do exercise. Okay, yeah. Very important. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so welcome to Human School. Again, you're very academic. Okay, so now let's run some hypothetical thought experiment. Okay, 2 by 2 table. Okay, yeah, it's like okay, there's a rescuer and person in some need. Okay, 4 scenarios. Let's say person A is rescuer. Person B, person in need. Okay, let's say Adam and Brian. Okay, so yeah, Brian needs some help. Adam come to rescue. There are 4 possibilities. Ideally, both leaves. Adam and Brian. Adam rescue Brian safely. They both leave. Okay, they survive. Adam, as a trained rescue worker, very knowledgeable, well trained, and physically strong, big muscles. Okay, yeah. Brian is swimming in the ocean, and so Adam uh, rescue Brian because Adam has a boat. Okay, and he has rope. So Adam did not jump into the ocean to save Brian's life. He tossed the rope. Hey Brian, yeah, you cannot swim. Why did you go to the ocean anyway? In the first place. Here's the rope, okay? And I'm not gonna jump into the ocean to save you, but here's the rope. Grab it. I pull that rope so that you can come to my boat from the ocean water, okay? Because why did you go to the water if you cannot swim? Come on, Brian. What were you thinking? So Brian grabbed the rope and climbed up this Adam's boat. Adam is safe, rescue. Brian is safe, person in need. Okay, fine. Ideal scenario. Second scenario. Is fictional. I'm a writer. I write novels. Okay, so Brian in the water in the ocean. Adam rescue his boat. Okay, so but Adam forgot to bring his rope. And Adam did not quite exercise, okay, but Adam is compassionate, passionate, compassionate, sympathetic. So when Brian was struggling in the water, in the ocean, Adam just jumped in, and Adam helped Brian get to his boat, okay, but Adam uh, got some shark attack. There's some shark. Okay, so Adam was not safe, but Brian was safe on board in the Adam's ship, Adam's boat. Uh, but Brian is safe on board in Adam's ship, but Adam fighting off this shark. Okay, so the second scenario. Okay, third scenario. Uh, Brian still in the water, Adam on his boat. Okay, and Brian is on the water, Adam is on the boat, but uh, Adam forgot to bring the rope, and Adam on his boat do not know how to swim, so Adam did not jump into the water to save Brian. Okay, and all right, and fourth scenario, that's the worst case. scenario, okay? We are writing a novel, fiction, in humor school, okay? Humor show. So, fourth scenario, okay, Brian in the water, in the ocean, okay? Adam is on his boat, uh, and Brian in the water, Adam on his boat. He jumped in, and there's a big storm coming in, and then so they're now both in the water. That's the worst case scenario. Okay, so yeah, welcome. Yeah, Minecraft future leaders. Look, I have to block you because you have very bad name. Okay, so you need to change your name. Okay, yeah, please. Very bad name. Okay, you need to change your name. Okay, so oh, fair warning. Okay, yeah. Yeah, do not have bad names, no violence, no hatred, okay? So I block people when they need some serious lesson, okay? We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah, thank you. Time check now. How many minutes do we have? We got like 30 minutes left. Maybe less than that, okay? So yeah, look, be nice, okay? Yeah. Uh, I block people when they need some serious lessons from me, okay? I do not hesitate to block people in social media. Some of them need some serious lessons, okay? So yeah, I punish them by blocking those people, okay? So all right, yeah. So be nice to people, no violence, no crimes, no wars, okay? Just be more civilized, be more academic, be more metaphysical, okay? That's what human school is about, okay? So all right, 5 minutes break, thank you. All right, all right. Okay. Welcome to humor show, humor school, okay? Now let's do the acting, okay? Before that, let me redo my hairdo. It's like too greasy. Ay, too clunky. Yeah, clunky, clunky, whatever. Okay, so yeah, let me redo my hairdo. Okay, so, like I'm an actor. Okay, thespian, theatrical. So yeah, let's invite Mr. Jesus. Okay, sure. Let me redo my hair. Okay, I want to be presentable to Mr. Jesus. Okay, so action. Hey, welcome, Mr. Jesus. My name is Huhnkie. I'm a human rights show host. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Jesus. How are you doing today? Mr. Jesus, I really like you, okay? So, I like you, Mr. Jesus, okay? So, Mr. Jesus, you said 2,000 years ago, like, a person should be willing to give up own life to save another person's life. A good shepherd to save this one sheep or stray animal, a good shepherd willing to risk one's own life. I mean, Mr. Jesus, I have to voice my objection to that theory about ethics, morality, charity, volunteerism, because in human school, yeah, we have some boundaries, limitation. Like we want to help people because in human school we are good people. We want to help other people, but we set up some boundaries. We also, Mr. Jesus, you're like what 2,000 years ago, or 500 years ago, before you, Mr. Jesus, Mr. Socrates in ancient Greece. Know yourself, okay? In human school interpretation, know your limitation, okay? So yeah, we do exercise diet in human school, muscle building, push-ups, sit-ups, 2 mile run, right? But uh, in human school, we have to I have to disagree with you, Mr. Gios. As a humanist school principle, do not risk your own life to save another person's life. Mr. Gios, you said, yeah, risk your own life to save another person's life. I appreciate it, but in human school, uh, we, I, hunkily, as a human school principle, disagree with you, Mr. Gios. Nobody should risk his or her own life to save another person's life. No, no way. They should not do that. Mm-mm. Okay, Hunkily, I'm Mr. Gios. Okay, so you're saying to me, I'm Mr. Gios. You're Hunkily, Alaska, America, Korean, Asian, heavy, thick, Koreatic, Asianic accent when you speak English. I'm Mr. Gios. Okay, so you're saying nobody should risk his or her own life to save another person's life. That's what you just said, right? Yes, so Mr. Just, yeah, that's what I said. So, okay, Mr. Hunkily, I'm Mr. Jesus, and you're saying, uh, thought experiment, hypothetical, like back in the days in your law school in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yeah, you remember that, right? Yes, so Mr. Jesus, I do. Okay, so you're saying when it comes to between your life and another person's life, you're saying as a human school principle, you should care about your own life as opposed to other person's life. Is that right, Mr. Hunkily, the human school principle? Yes, sir. But Mr. Jesus in a rescue scene, okay? Okay, Mr. Hunkily, human school principle. How survivalism thing? Yeah, do you remember back in days in your law school days, some hypotheticals where they happened in the United Kingdom, in Europe, right? You read about those cases, the common law, British common law. Mr. Huntley, I'm Mr. Giles. Mr. Huntley, you remember that scene? British common law. Yes, sir, I do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, think hard, okay. We talk about that British common law. That's like maybe like 1700s, 1600s, AD. I remember that. I have good memory, okay. So we talk about that case law, okay. British common law, United Kingdom, okay. Time check. I'm kind of getting drunk, okay. So, how much time do we have? Now we are doing continuing legal education, okay. So, that's fine. We got like 15 minutes left, okay. So. Look, because human school, human show, okay, but the bottom line, martial arts, exercise, diet, and avoid dangers, avoid conflicts, okay, just be safe, okay, just do good in school, okay, get a good job, do good in an interview, be nice to other people, okay, so be ambitious, be the leaders, and save the world safely without sacrificing yourself, okay, just be smart about it, okay, so. All right, yeah, fine, Miss Berg, thank you. All right, yeah, be smart about it. Be safe. Okay? Okay, friends, yeah, let's have some fun. Let's do some acting, creative writing, improvisation acting. Okay. During my cigarette break, okay, I can revise this screenplays. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay, action. Okay, Mr. Jesus, let's imagine hypothetically, okay, Mr. Jesus, you and I, my name is Huhnkie, I'm Asian, American in Alaska. Mr. Jesus, 2000 years ago, you're in Middle East, right? Okay, yeah, Jewish. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's imagine that hypothetically, you and I, Mr. Jesus and Hunkily, stranded in the lonely island, two of us. You're straight, I'm straight. Okay, so yeah, single guys, two of us, Mr. Jesus and Hunkily. Okay, stranded in lonely island in the middle of Pacific Island, uncharted territory. Okay, so you're straight adult, I'm straight adult, single. Okay, Mr. Jesus. My name is Hunkily. Again, how are you doing today, Mr. Jesus? Are you in or out? Are you with me with Mr. Jesus? Uh, okay, Hunkily. Yeah, just continue your story. Your hypothetical, fictional, novel, fictional story. Yeah, just continue, guys. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jesus, for being a good listener. Now, time check. Because humor show, humor school. Okay, we got like what 10 minutes left. Okay, Mr. Diaz. Okay, yeah. Now we are hungry. Lonely Island. There's some coconut tree. Pacific Island. Pacific Ocean. Some coconut trees. Okay, so nice. Welcome, my professor leaders. Yeah, martial arts can call it. Okay, we are talking about fiction, creative writing, improvisational acting. Very important. Performance art. Okay. Yeah. So, Mr. Jesus. Yeah, my name is Humphrey. In Lonely Island, we are stranded in the middle of Pacific Ocean. Sunshine, some coconut tree. Uh, yeah, but water, H2O will run out. Coconut tree fruits will run out after a while, right? But before that, we have nice philosophical conversation between you and me, Mr. Jesus and Uncle Lee, okay? But after water run out, food run out. So, Mr. Jesus, your theory in morality ethics, you want me to eat you, cannibalism. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, yeah. Welcome. Yeah, we're talking about fiction, story writing. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, my professor does. Yeah, martial arts education, career development. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So, Mr. Jesus, if you and I Matters unclear, okay, so standing alone, lonely alone, Pacific Ocean, when water run out, food run out, Mr. Jesus, I'm not gonna eat you. No cannibalism. No, I will not do that. No. Okay, Mr. Hunkily. So you rather die of starvation, dehydration, because I offer my self to save you. I'm Mr. Jesus. You're Hunkily. So you refuse to eat me to save your own life. Yes, sir, I refuse to eat you, Mr. Jesus, because I do not want that. But thank you for the offer, but my answer is no. Okay, no. Okay, my name is Mr. Jesus. Your name is Hunkily. What if I try to eat you to save my own life? Well, in that case, I fight you with my martial arts skill. Okay, Mr. Jesus, you should have learned some martial arts. Okay, I'm not gonna let you eat me. No, I will fight you before you start eating me, Hunkily. Okay, Mr. Jesus, I'm not gonna let you do that. Yeah, let's fight, Mr. Jesus. Okay. Uh, I will not allow you to eat me, Hunkily. Okay, to save your own life. I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. So if you, Mr. Gios, want to eat me hunkily, you have to learn some martial arts. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna let you eat me. I understand you're hungry, okay, but yeah, please learn martial arts, Mr. Gios, okay. Okay, yeah, time check now. Welcome to Human School, okay? Creative writing, okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, time check. Welcome to Human School, okay? So I think that's about it. Okay, so yeah, I love Mr. Gios. Okay, he's not. I think he's a nice guy. Okay, but humorological recommendation: do not sacrifice your life to save other person's life. No, be smart about it. Okay, you have to set some boundaries. Okay, so in humor school, uh, you to learn martial arts, education, culture development, and pursuit of happiness is this like Thomas Jefferson. Okay, so declaration of independence. Okay, I think I appreciate the concept. Okay, so you need to take care of yourself first. Okay, then after you build the muscles, rescuing skills, then you can save other people's lives safely without sacrificing yourselves. Okay, so Mr. Jesus theory, I think it's too outdated. Okay, it's like 2,000 years ago. Okay, so although I appreciate Mr. Jesus, many of his theories, but crucifixion, self-sacrifice. In my opinion, as a humanologist, this outdated concept is not necessary. We can all live together peacefully. Rescue workers, modern days, rigorous training, muscle building, swimming, diving, okay, they can safely rescue people in need without sacrificing their own lives, okay? So welcome to human school. More modern day based on science. Okay. Welcome to human school. Okay, so but Mr. Gios, I really like him, okay? So he I like made Passover. Although I disagree with him sometimes, okay? So welcome to human school, okay? So yeah, see you next time. I'm too drunk to continue. Okay? I control my drinking, okay? All right, yeah, see you next time, okay? Yeah. Yeah. But Saturday morning, I'm at home. Okay, so okay. So I'll see you next time. Okay. Yeah, martial arts, continuing education, cultural. Okay. Yeah, learn about acting, writing. Okay. Yeah, martial arts, exercise, diet, and be ambitious. Yeah, save the world. Yes, but without sacrificing yourself. If the entire world turn against you, I used to get away from that locality. Okay. In human school, be safe. Preserve your own life. Okay? After that, wait a while. Let it calm down a little bit. Maybe a decade, couple of years. Okay? Yeah, just be safe. Preserve your own life. Okay? No self-sacrifice, no crucifixion, none of that. Okay? In human school, I, as a Huhnkie human school principal, rejected opinion by Mr. Jesus. No crucifixion, no self-sacrifice. No way. Absolutely not. Okay. Because 2000 years later, you have technology, internet, mechanics, helicopters, rescue workers, coastal guards, navy, divers. Okay. They're well trained. They got big muscles. They can rescue people safely without sacrificing their own lives. Okay. So do exercise. Okay. That's what I say. All right. Yeah. See you next time. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. See you next time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. My professional leaders, martial arts, education, curriculum. Okay. So, all right. Be safe. Thank you. See you next time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. See you next time. So, yeah. Fire forest. Yeah. Number theory, co-prime distribution. Maybe in a month. Okay. Yeah. Get back to mathematics. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. See you next time. Thank you. Yeah. It's been 2 hours. So. Okay. Thank you.